is up, everyone? Give this a few minutes because YouTube. Hello? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just double checked housekeeping stuff.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Just give it a second as some more people get in here. Just had housekeeping come in the middle of the live cast as we were starting, which was fun. They're trying to clean my room very late in the day. I hope those that are here, we're going to give people a few minutes because I had to delete one video and then cancel the other just because the way it's set up here is just kind of a mess. YouTube, when you schedule a live video, it's just very non-user friendly. Has anybody else experienced that? Like, I find it to be very non-user friendly with YouTube. I mean, there's other ones you can use like Periscope, which is so user friendly. You just hit a button and you're live. Like this thing, there's like events and there's like scheduling, and then there's a lot of different things you can push, and like codes and optics and live stream software codes, and just all I need is a button, you know? Like YouTube is still using the old software, and it makes things just not easy at all. And a place like Periscope makes things a lot more easy. So I have to go through that. We'll start in about 2 minutes, just because I know it's the holidays and people are busy. I want to see if we can get some good little crowd in here, and we'll chat end of year for a few minutes. Looks like we got some people coming in. Hi, Slothy, Waffy, Karen, Maloney, Rehova, Brad. And okay, we'll answer your question in one moment. See if some more people get in here. Just because I had to delete one live stream and then I had to reform this because I had one scheduled, but their software made things really confusing. So it didn't make things easy at all. Just with having to delete the other one and then re-add this one, like it's not user friendly at all. So we'll go another minute and then we'll get started, you guys. So yeah, that's why I was 3 or 4 minutes late. And then housekeeping walked in at the beginning of the video. They were checking to make sure the room got clean. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to give it till 4 minutes and we'll start. Hello, you guys. Hello. If you're here, feel free to introduce yourself. I'll give you a shout out. And I'll say hi to you guys. It's got a lot of exciting things to talk about today, as always. I like YouTube. Periscope's so user-friendly, though. It's so user-friendly, you guys, compared to this. I wish they'd make it more user-friendly when scheduling. Okay, we are at 4 minutes. So, yeah, please introduce yourself if you're here. Okay, Johan. I know Johan. What's up, buddy? Of course, James Dean is dead. What's happening? Ceiling Fan Man, how you doing? You're welcome. You're very welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I hope you've been liking the videos so far. It's kind of fun. Hi, Nada. How you doing? Hi. It's probably fun to see me live as opposed to, just in the video where I can actually talk to you guys. I'm currently, so let's get going. I'm currently in St. Louis. I am visiting family here, and I'm in a local hotel room where the housekeeping just walked in, and I had to tell them I'm filming or I'm streaming. I guess streaming's the word around here. Hi, Scabray. Good to be here. Good to see you. Hi, Alter Ego. Good to see you. Get some more people logging in here. It's always fun to see you guys live. It's the holidays. It's Christmas. New Year's coming up. Hanukkah. Everybody's celebrating with whomever they have, friends, family, pets, coffee from the hotel here. Hi, Invisibot. Slightly shifts after the solstice. Interesting. Ethel Violet. Hey, big fan of St. Louis. Yes, it's a great place. Okay, you guys. So I'll do my intro here at Launch TV. We're the future, and the future is Launch TV. We're rolling with that. Launch TV. The future is Launch TV. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like. I always appreciate the likes. It always helps. It helps us expand. It helps us grow. So if you haven't liked it, please like this video, especially the live streams. I appreciate you guys being here. With that being said, you guys are awesome. I love chatting with you. And let's chat. So, a lot going on, some interesting things. I wanted to log in today, even though I have to go meet family in a bit. But I wanted to talk to you guys as the year, winds down about I wanted to talk about a lot of different things. The first thing being, it's going to be interesting to see what comes as far as the Mandela Effect in 2020, and if more. We did get kind of a pop in it towards the end of the year, as a few more came up. It's always interesting to see other people chatting about it, me talking about it, whomever. As we know, we all find that quite fascinating. I've been trying some other topics, which has been fun, as well as putting the podcast up of me and Kira. The podcasts, at least on YouTube, don't get the viewership that the other videos do. But I'm still going to keep posting them because it's part of my work and part of what I do. And whether you want to watch the podcasts or not, that's your call. But it hasn't been around as long as the other videos. So we're still working on expanding those a little more. So please watch the podcast. I think we're kind of interesting, me and my twin sister, Kira, who some of you have gotten to know. And then, we're going to keep posting those. As far as the whole Mandela Effect of it all, I don't see any reason that Mandela Effects won't continue as we go into 2020. So as they come up, I will make videos. I enjoy making videos for you guys, and I'll keep doing them. There's been a few that I've seen just, as the year kicks off or as the year winds down, final days here. I did a couple videos recently in the past 2 weeks where I talked about some potential new ones. But then, when I did hear, what's a couple just that I can share with you guys that I saw? I saw somebody talking about, there's one that I saw in the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. It actually has a the before, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Some people remember it being Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind of relevant because it's Christmas. Do you remember the at the beginning of it? Because there's always been a the. Some people don't remember that Tim Burton didn't direct it. It was somebody else. It was just Tim Burton's, but he apparently didn't direct it. A lot of people remember him directing Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. So some weird stuff going on around that. And then what's the other one I heard? Oh, if you look at the front of Grease, I saw somebody talking about this. They're in there's Travolta and there's this other lady. If you Google Grease right now, and she has like a big 6 in her hair, and people don't remember that 6 being there. I thought that was kind of interesting because that 6 did seem rather prominent. It looks kind of odd for a poster, and it just looked like it really stood out, and it was all of a sudden there. So if you look at the front of Grease with John Travolta and is her name Olivia Newton-John, there's a giant 6 in the front that people don't remember. So they thought that was maybe a strange new one. Let's see. So that's a couple new ones. I'm sure there's some others that I've seen that if I think of them, I'll keep you guys apprised of it. So as more continue, we'll keep those up in the new year. Did anybody see that? Speaking of the parallel universe of it all, so there was Laurel and Yanni. Remember Yanni, Laurel, and then there was Brainstorm and Green Needle. Do you remember that sound effect where some people heard brainstorm and some people heard green needle? And whichever one you're thinking of, it'll say whichever one you're thinking of. See if I can bring it up here. That was new recently. Brainstorm. I put it in a video, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago. Whatever you hear, whatever you focus on is what you'll hear. It's like, so whether you focus on brainstorm or if you focus on green needle, whichever one you're thinking about is the one that you'll hear. So if you're like thinking brainstorm, 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 he'll say brainstorm. If you're thinking green needle, green needle, green needle, he'll say green needle. Let's try it once more so you guys can listen. Here we go. Last one. So whichever one you think about is the one that he says. Like, that's really weird, and like the Yanni Laurel of it all. Like, if you think about brainstorm, he'll say brainstorm. If you think about green needle, he'll say green needle. Like, whoa, that's freaky. Let me know if that worked for you guys. Who else do we got? St. Louis is great, Scabray. Yeah, I love it here. Invisibot, yeah, reality is always shifting after solstice. Have you heard the theory of the Mandela Effect being created as a result of quantum computers? That I'm not sure which one is the truth, but I have heard it. Saw Yanni versus Laurel. Remember in one of your old videos, you mentioned you believe the most likely reason for Mandela is false memories rather than anything paranormal. Is that still your view, or has that changed? I still believe the most likely is false memories, but I'm open to other possibilities. But most likely is false memories, but it could be anything. Like I've said, I don't have the answer for sure one way or the other. But I'm just saying that's the most likely. Even though some people are like, no. Hi, Michael. How you doing? I know Michael. He comments. Good to see you, Michael Fontaine. Shout out. Alicia Shepard. I hear brain needle, no needles. Oh, you hear both. That's funny. What's the signals doubling example subway sign and duplicate subway sign below? I'm not sure, Nada. I'm not sure about that one. By the way, I was talking to that app. Have you guys heard of the app Cameo? There's an app called Cameo where like different YouTube personalities and I don't know, actors and stuff can give people a personal shout out for like a price. Would anybody do that if I gave you a personal shout out and made a video about you? Would anybody pay Cameo for that? Because I was talking to them about getting on there, but I don't know if it's something I want to do. Cameo is like an app where like whatever celebrity you want, you just go to cameo.com and you pay whatever the fee is. It's anywhere from $5 to, I don't know, $1,000, full range. And that celebrity will give you a video shout out and send it back to you. So I was talking to them about joining that. I don't know if I would do that or not, but I don't know if anybody would want that, but I figured I'd bring it up. So that was another announcement. And then I gave you a couple Mandela effects. Wanted to talk about, there's brainstorm. Yeah, Nada, if people would want that, I'll join. I'll probably keep my price pretty low because, I obviously like all you guys and would like to give you guys personal shout out videos. So if you would pay, I don't know what my price would be, but something, let me know and maybe I'll join there. That could be cool. Any real Mandela effects rather than movies, recorded history? I mean, yeah, see if anybody agrees, Slothy. You had a question earlier, Slothy. If you want to repost it, I'll answer it. Another one that I noticed recently, or just something weird happening, is have you guys seen the video of the person on the swings? Have you seen that? So I guess it was made big by some, it was some TikTok person, a person on the app TikTok. And if you look at it, it's a guy on a swings. It's somebody on a swings, and they're looking at the swings from a distance, and they can't tell if the swings, if the guy swinging is facing the building or if he's facing away from the building, or like if he's away from the building or if he's towards the building. Now, when I first saw it, he was facing towards the building, swinging, but other people were like, no, he's facing away. So like, is how you see the swings. I don't know, like one reality you're in or something. Like, but some people can see both. Like, I actually did see both. After there's a video that kind of shows you how to see both, and like I started to see both, and I was like, whoa! And like the guy on the swings completely switched. Haven't you guys seen that? Like, let me know, yes or no. I haven't seen it. I'll put it on right now. Guy on swings. I'm curious who's seen that. This is crazy. Like, you can't tell.
Back there, bend this way.
You see it?
And he's on it like this.
Oh no, I'm still a little bit confused.
His feet are straight out. I'm 100% right.
I'll bet you $500 cash right now.
Back there, bend this way. And he's on it like this.
Oh no,
and
I'm still a little bit confused.
His feet are straight out. I'm 100% right.
I'll bet you $500 cash right now.
So the guy on the swings, and people can't tell which way he's facing. It's lightly edited. It's just like two put together because they were trying to, put it up so people could see it. But the guy is a real guy, and he was going towards the building when I saw it. But then I learned how to see that, like, most people were seeing him facing towards the camera, like away from the building, and like he totally swaps. And it's like, whoa. So Google that. Let me know if you saw the guy on the swings, because that's like a big Yanni Laurel. Colors drive crazy. How many of these there are? Yeah, he swaps, Johan. He swaps position. Google guy on swings or YouTube guy on swings, and you'll see it right now while you're on with me, and watch them talking about, like, he's like, I'll bet you $500 he's facing that way. And she's like freaking out because she's like, why are you seeing him going the other way than me? So like this parallel reality thing, like with all these, you're starting to see like what is going on with that. Like, it's definitely the most weird one I've seen in the whole simulation coding parallel universe of it all. Check that out. Yeah, interviewed the swinger. To me, he's facing the building. He's facing the building. Okay, so let's see. You have heard of some people discussing landmarks that don't exist anymore, truck drivers and route workers who can't find streets that worked on. Vanessa Mandela Effect angers. That's interesting. Huh, Alicia. Hi, Alicia, by the way. Alicia Shepard, what's happening? Remember the dress? That was the first time my mind was blown by seeing different things. Yeah, the dress one, Yanni Laurel, Brainstorm Green Needle, and now the guy on the swings. I think the guy on the swings. There's actually a video. If you go to my Twitter, you guys, I talk about this on my Twitter, which is just Jeff Pilkington. Follow me on Twitter, GeoffPilkington. I put photos up of the guy on the swings and show you like how to see it in the two different ways. Just go to my Twitter right now and you'll be able to see it. But that one's just crazy to me, all the way around, however people want to put it. Mirror. Also, have you guys seen the President Heads Mandela Effect? There's this field in, like, is it Virginia? And like there's all the presidents, like giant sculptures of their heads just laying in a field in Virginia, which like people don't remember that ever being there. And it's apparently regarded as like a special, I don't know, some special thing or tribute or whatever. But like, I don't remember the president's heads tribute laying in the middle of a field in Virginia. It just seems like odd. So that's one. Let's see. Is there a Mandela Effect movie coming out soon? There is a Mandela Effect movie coming out soon. And a friend of mine, do you guys want to hear something crazy? This is like the universe of it all is there's a girl that the lead in the Mandela Effect movie. I did a like speech table, like a table talk at Catalina Island. I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, for like Catalina Film Festival. And they were just talking to like actors and people in the business. And the girl that's the lead in the Mandela Effect movie was the other person there giving the talk with me at Catalina Island. She's been in a lot of TV, and Alexa Palladino is her name. Alexa Palladino. And so I shared it to my Facebook. And then all of a sudden I get like, this person shared your video, and it was Alexa, who's the lead in the Mandela Effect movie, shared it to her Facebook from my page. And this is someone I did a table talk with, I don't know, 5 years ago. And now she's the lead in the Mandela Effect movie, and the Mandela Effect videos online. So like, that's just bizarre, that in the whole simulation of it all. So let me see a question. Like, the lead in the Mandela Effect movie is like a friend of mine that I've known for 5 years because I did a table talk with her at Catalina Island in 2014. Crazy. She was in that New York movie, that TV show. It was out a few years ago. She got big from that. I forget the name of it. Some New York crime TV show is what she got big on. Yeah, so James Dean is dead. Yeah, the Mandela Effect movie, Search Island of Mayotte. All right, we'll try that. Okay, I'll try to ask this question a third time. Oh, sorry, Jason. Speed tone, definitely something we're going. Have I heard of the Mandela Effect being caused by D-wave quantum computers? Yes, Jason, I have. I definitely have, but I don't know a lot about it. But Jason, I have heard of that, but I don't know a lot about it. Evening from the UK. Hi, bearded one. How you doing? Hello, UK. D quantum computers are a farce. They don't really exist, and they're not doing what they claim they are. Okay, well, Alicia seems to know. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Adam Progress. Yes, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to all. Not sure if anyone has brought it up, but in my reality, you remember the camera brand Nikon actually being Nikon. That's interesting, Rehova. I remember spelling it over and over as a little kid and asking why 2Ks. That's interesting. Huh. Strange. Yes, Walker crisp cheese and onion did. Yeah, the Walker crisp is a big one, bearded one. Some residue left over if you search. Let's see. There is this couple on YouTube that claim each other aren't the same person they met years ago, even though they technically are. They don't feel it's the same person, even though they look the same. Yeah, that's happening with a lot of people recently. Like, you know, they say people grow and change with time. Some people just feel like different people after a while. Like, it's really weird how that works out. Yeah, the Hydrogen Collider, I've heard of that. Yeah. Big fan. I said to you, what's the creepiest Mandela Effect? Hey, James Hogan. Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already. The likes really help, guys. And I'm on Twitter, Jeff Pilkington. Follow me there. I do daily updates on Twitter. Like, really, that's the place to follow me. It's just my name, Jeff Pilkington. It's not Jeffrey. It's just Jeff Pilkington, Geoff, last name on Twitter. Let's start a storm. Who are you voting for election day? Politics. Let's see. Alicia Shepard. The only Mandela Effect that I've experienced is you cannot debunk his actual death and burial of Nelson Mandela. I actually have a video on that, Alicia, where I think I might have debunked it. But you can scroll back and see and give me your opinion on that. But go for my original Mandela Effect video, where it's like you see Mandela on the YouTube slide. I did talk about that, Alicia, in a former video. The creepiest Mandela Effect, somebody else had asked that. I don't know. There's so many. Berenstein Bears. See, I still call it Berenstein Bears because it's always Berenstein Bears to me, you guys. Like, really? It's always Berenstein Bears. I mean, that one's just a big one. I was talking to my sister-in-law, and I was telling her about it, and she was like, some people just, it's so out of the world. She was like trying to understand, like, wait, what's happening with the Mandela? Because, like, people don't even believe it. Like, when you tell them, they're like, I don't know. Like, they don't really believe it. It's funny. Let's see. The Delta, yeah. David's first wife in the Bible, Misha, her name is now Mas. That's interesting, Ceiling Fan Man. That may be one. You didn't know who Mandela was watching his funeral procession and burial on television, and she informed me about him at the time. Yeah. I'll try to find a link, mate. Sorry, my messages. Very bad connection here. Any relation to Carl Pilkington? Somebody else asked me that recently. No relation to Carl Pilkington that I know of. But maybe we're some distant relative from way back. What made you start all this Mandela stuff? It's truly unique. What made me start it? I started it just because I found it interesting. I wrote an article on Medium. I'm on Medium. I don't know if you've found me on there. If you're on Medium, I have a blog. I have like 78 written blogs on Medium where I talk about Mandela Effect, and I talk about the rise of the seventh sense, perception, like simulation theory. If you just do Medium and then my name, Jeff Pilkington, my Medium blog will come up, and my Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. Twitter's the best because I'm posting every day. Let's see. The Large Hadron Collider is a farce. Conventional mainstream science, but become more like a religion of wizardry and magic and the deceptions that qualify. Okay, yeah, people say that, Alicia, for sure. You know, other people have different opinions of it. Human memory can be fallible. However, I'm on the opinion if you trust your own memory mind, then what can you trust? If you can't trust your memory mind, well, right. What if nothing's real? We'll talk about simulation theory here in a second. Sketchers or Sketchers. Yeah, that's one. Let's see, mate. For the ones. The biggest Mandela effect, well, Berenstain Bears is up there. The cornucopia, Fruit of the Loom's up there. I think the guys from Alice in Wonderland with the helicopter planes, like their propellers. The Tweedledee and Tweedledum have propellers, and I remember them being helicopters, like that they grabbed both sides and they were on helicopters. But it's always been little propellers. So Tweedledee, Tweedledum get me from Alice in Wonderland. That's a big one. That's a creepy one. The balloon that I did recently and Around the World in 80 Days is a big one. So both of those are fucked up for sure. I haven't watched WWE in a while, but I watched it as a kid. You're welcome for the shout out, James Hogan. You're welcome. If you let me know if you guys would do Cameo, because I might get on it. If you want a personal shout out video, let me know. If you'd pay whatever the price is, I don't know, $20 for a Cameo shout out, I'll make a video about you directly or one of your relatives and we'll chat. Because I'm thinking about joining Cameo. It's where like celebrities and actors and YouTube personalities can like make a personal video for you for a price. So if you think you'd want one, let me know. From me. See who else? Joan Jett, you saw him dancing there, but yeah, that's a big recent one. Fixin' Time. Hey, Fixin' Time, what's up? Spencer's Mustache, Stofers. Yeah, I've talked about Stofers. The cow with the earrings is a big one. People remember the nose ring, the earrings on the cow. Like that's a big one for sure. What about Cousin It with 2 T's versus 1 T? Like that's weird. The T's have changed on Cousin It from Addams Family. It's the one that gets people. Tweedledee, Tweedledum, doing a propeller now. It's little flags. Yeah, I remember the propellers. Have you seen the brand new me that I found? No, Teresa, but feel free to share. Let's see. I saw the Grease one, Teresa. I think that was on your blog, the Grease one with the 6 in her hair. I don't remember the 6 being there. Tweedledum and Tweedledee in that order. Oh, I have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Tweedledum and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Whew. Can't even say it. Like, it's a tongue twister. What are some other big ones? I'm ready, Teresa. There might be a delay, so if I keep going, what are some other ones that I saw that really struck me? There's the Razzle Dazzle, of course. Let's see, what other ones did I see? I mean, watch my Jim Carrey video. That one really has gotten a lot of buzz more than any others. The Jim Carrey one really got buzz. You have a theory that DTV, before I got mine from my brother, I hadn't noticed anything, and after I noticed in Twitch, the cornucopia disappeared and a few other things. Yeah, about DTV. Cornucopia one, I was just like, that's a big one. Where is the cornucopia? Hello, Clarice from Silence of the Lambs is a big one. Where did Hello Clarice go? Where did it go? Where did it go? What's the film with Tom Cruise? Where is glasses? Hang on. Okay. Yeah, Tom Cruise and Risky Business is one color change, and he doesn't have glasses anymore. It's now a purple shirt. It's like, really? Come on. Tom Cruise didn't like that's just strange. The Indiana Jones hat I talked about in my last video. What color do I know that film really well? Oh, it's trying to. There we go. We're back. Let's see. What's the film with Tom Cruise where his glasses disappeared and shirt changed color when he was dancing? Yeah, Risky Business. Slothy is what that is. Shaggy never had an Adam's apple. Yeah, the Adam's apple on Shaggy is a big one. For sure. That is a big one. Oh, and the lamp? That's interesting. I'm sure some other people will know. I'm not as familiar with that movie, Teresa, but that's interesting. Yeah, post it later. I'll check it out. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks. Teresa's great. She has a great Facebook forum, everybody. Teresa Lynch. Give her a round of applause. And she'll let you into it. She's always sharing them on her Facebook forum. Great stuff. Let's see. 26 pipes, watching 7 likes. Yeah, smash the button, dude. Let's get some likes. Let's get to like. If you haven't liked it, let's get to like 15 likes. So if you're here, you haven't liked it, let's get to 15 likes. We're at 9. We got to get to 15. No, I appreciate the likes. So please like it if you haven't. Thanks, Bearded One. Did you see the video Moneybags did Hurricane Aaron? No, I'll check it out though. Thanks, repping the 303. Tom Cruise had on Fruit of the Looms. Yeah, that's weird. Fixing time. Smash that like button. Rogan's up, everyone. Got 3 more. Let's get to 15. We're at 12. You guys rock. Let's see. As far as the simulation goes, I want to talk about that in the last 10 minutes here. I'm going to go meet my parents for dinner. Going back to LA tomorrow. But as far as the simulation theory goes, 2 more. We're almost at 15. 2 more likes. 2 more likes. No. The simulation, there's different beliefs about simulation theory, and one theory is that, it's kind of a matrix thing where like our brains are like stored and we're in a simulation, kind of like the matrix pods were. Then there's other theories that like we could be controlled by some type of an advanced species. But what's interesting is if it were simulation, would there be player characters and would there be non-player characters? So like some characters are real and some aren't real, and who are the real characters and who aren't, if that's the case. So that's something that's brought up, and then it's also brought up, wow, we need 1 more like to hit our goal. If you haven't liked it, like the video. Then there's other beliefs that, so there's like PCs, NPCs, real player characters, non-player characters. All right, 16. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Let's see. And then there's some people that believe that like, simulation theory, which I've talked about in other videos, is like, did an advanced species create us? But it seems likely that's happened. So assuming that did happen, why did they create us? And my theory is that I believe that everything in the world is based around probability. And like probability is a big thing. And it almost feels like we're like a testing grounds for probability. Because if you look at like sports is like all probability, and our predictions are probability, and like making it rich or getting poor, or having success or not success, or finding a partner, or it's all probability. So it feels like for some reason that like everything in this universe and in this world is like a probability test, that we're like a probability database that's all just testing the odds. And it almost feels like if you can make predictions about things, and if your predictions are coming true, you might have more access to whatever is happening. So, like, check out probability of things and start writing down what you think might happen, and kind of grade yourself and see how accurate your predictions are, because it seems like probability plays a big role in whatever is happening. Another thing that, if I'm glitching out, I'm sorry, I'm going to go 5 more minutes just because this hotel sucks, or the Wi-Fi sucks. Anyone who believes in simulation believes in creationism. There's no way around it. If indeed this is simulation, what is simulating? Yeah, we don't know. Making numbers bigger. Do I believe in alien? Yeah, we don't know what's simulating. It could be an advanced species or an advanced version of us. Maybe we invented virtual reality in the future and we all put the glasses on and we forgot that we have the glasses on. Maybe you've got your VR glasses on right now and you don't know it, because the simulation will get to a point where it's indistinguishable from reality. So what if we have glasses on and we forgot? From the future, we created it and we put glasses on and we now don't know how to take them off. So that's an interesting theory, the whole VR of it all. I've talked about that on Twitter too. Follow me on Twitter, Jeff Pilkington, and like the video. Let's see. It's yellow. I watch movies. Get through some of your questions here. Yeah, so I hope that helps, Alicia, as far as the simulation. Do I believe in aliens? Do I believe in aliens? Not really. Not really. Bob Lazar is always fascinating. I think it's very hard to assume that we aren't part of a simulation. Well, it's the most likely. Simulation is most likely. Like Elon Musk, some of the smartest people in the world are saying it's billions to 1 that we're not in the simulation. So it's looking likely. Slothy. Okay, grown-ups 2, party scene, a whole bunch of Mandela effects. That's interesting, Michael. You have to send them to me or write in the comments. If you have a Mandela effect, write in the comments here and I'll check it out later. So I can't get through them all, but thank you. Do you edit your videos? I have someone edit it for me. I do not edit. I'm not an editor, but I have an editor and they're wonderful, Evan. Thanks for asking. Have I seen a ghost? No, but I've had a ghost close a door once. I saw the door close. It seemed kind of spooky. I was in a producer's house in Brentwood, and there had been rumors about his house was haunted. And I was in the restroom, and the door just started creaking closed. It was really strange. Yeah, sorry about the glitching. You and Shazam on VHS. It's probably the simulations glitching me out. Thank you for the like, Teresa. Thank you. Let's see. Evan, okay, retracted. Playing a game of Roy. Yeah, playing a game of the universe is Roy's funny, Alicia. I've seen that episode. The universe is governed by laws and math. You don't need to believe in a gun or resistance, but I feel it's very difficult to know there's some sort of intelligence behind it all. Agreed, Slothy. And I'm Christian. I'm Presbyterian, but you can still believe in simulation and be Presbyterian. One time I was walking to the store. If you have a Mandela effect, share it in the comments, please, and I'll check it out later. When I post this video, share it in the comments. But I was walking and thought it would be great if you found a $5 bill. I found a $5 bill. Hey, well, that's like affirmations, Michael. I'll find sometimes I'm talking about something on Twitter, and then the next day, whatever that topic is, will be in the news. It's really strange, like the whole simulation of it all. Like I'll be talking about something on Twitter, and then the next day, whatever I'm talking about will show up in the news. I'm like, is this like some type of weird coding? Like, follow my Twitter if you aren't already. Let's see. Has anybody ever had happen to them yet, or thinking about something that might somehow it happens or appears? It happens to me. Yes. It's like affirmations, Teresa. That definitely happens. Yeah, Kyle, the Wizard of Oz, Wicked Witch change. Yep, that's a weird one. Let's see. Let's be real, because it looks so fake. It's time travel. If time travel was real, what would you change? I don't know. That's a good question, Johan. I'd have to think about it. Yeah, it is an old one. Yeah, the Wizard of Oz ones are older. There's a new change. Moneybags posted it yesterday. I'm curious, Kyle. I'll check it out. Place of Final Judgment. Hi, Donna. What's happening? Donna Lively. You think Statue of Liberty changed again? The base of it looks really weird. You should check it out. You should bring it up on your computer, the Statue of Liberty. What's weird about it? I'm curious. What is weird about it? My denomination starting your country. Synchronicity. Hey, Francis Aquato. What's happening? Have I seen the back of the future 9/11 prediction video? I have not. Do you remember famous professional wrestler King Kong Bundy dying in the 90s because he recently died this year, which is strange? Yeah, I remember him dying. That's weird, Johan. That's really weird. That could be a big one. Hey, Brian Stavely, what's happening? I've heard some people remember the sun being more yellow. Yeah, the yellow-white sun. That's one that's been talked about for sure. So if you haven't liked the video, please like it. We got to 15. And keep going up on the likes. They're really helpful. Thank you, guys. Let's see. I'll go for a couple more minutes here. So any Mandelas you have, please put them in the comments. You can put them here too, but it's also good in the comments so I can look at them. Thanks, Francis. If you won't think I should join Cameo, I will. I'll give people personal shout outs. Cameo.com is a website where different personalities, YouTube actors, actresses news people can give people personal shout outs for whatever price. So I'm thinking about joining Cameo. Let me know if that's something you guys would want, a personal shout out from me. I'd like to give them to you because you guys are awesome, all of you. Let's see. Was it King Kong Bundy or King Kong Bundy? King Kong Bundy or King Kong Brody? I don't know. Brian is a censoring hack. I don't know what that means. I think a lot of synchronicities. Yeah, synchronicity is weird. Sean Penn says, all right, instead of way to go in fast times. That's weird, James. Interesting. Yeah, everybody had a good Christmas. All the thumbs up. All right, we're going to go 3 more minutes, guys. Thanks for the likes. Any final questions in the last 2.5 minutes? So that'll put us at 45 minutes. Let me know. Shared some simulation stuff. Shared a few that I'd heard of. Check out the guy on the swings. If you're new in here and you didn't check out the guy on the swings yet, check it out because that's what everybody's talking about. It's like 2 realities. Is he swinging towards the building or is he swinging away from the building? The guy on the swings. Bring it up. The guy on the swings is going towards the building or away from the building. What do you remember? Because when I look at him, I see him swinging. He's facing towards the building. He's facing the building. But a lot of other people see him facing away the building. It's like The Color of the Dress and Yanni and Laurel and Brainstorm Green Needle. This is the newest one.
Back there, bend this way. And he's on it like this.
Oh, no, I'm still a little bit confused.
His feet are straight out. I'm 100% right.
I'll bet you $500 cash right now.
Back there, bend this way. And he's on it like this.
Oh, no, I'm still a little bit confused.
His feet are straight out. I'm 100% right.
I'll bet you $500 cash right now.
So people see this guy swing in different directions. It took off on TikTok in the last few days, and everybody's been talking about it on Twitter. We're trying to reconnect it. It's reconnecting me. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're back. Everybody can see me. It had a phase out there. Check out the new Mandela Effect video maker, Calypso. I will fix in time. I'll check that out. Switzerland on decline. Talk about Switzerland. I never got a medal. I don't know about that. Yes, more in 2020. More Mandela Effects. Love time travel, but your bubbles burst when you search the genuine time travel. Yeah, that's funny, Slothy. The base. Nope, the new movie does. The lead in the new Mandela Effect video, by the way, I did a panel in 2014 with her on Catalina Island. And I shared the Mandela Effect movie trailer on my Facebook, and then she shared it. And I was wait, Alexa Palladino is in the Mandela Effect movie? The lead in the Mandela Effect movie happens to be a friend of mine from 5 years ago. And I'm doing these Mandela Effect videos. And the lead in the movie did a panel with me 5 years ago. She was in a crime show in New York. I forget the name. She's an actress, but she's the lead in the movie. The lead in that movie is a friend of mine. How crazy is that in the simulation of it all? Let's see. That's the best argument. It's time travel. Yeah, there's arguments against it. Facing camera, yeah, fixing time. He is facing away from the camera when I view it. Now, there's videos where you can see it both, and I can see it both ways now, but it's easier for me to see him facing away from the camera on the swings. He's facing the building on the swings when I view it most of the time, but I see it both ways. The ballerina effect, yep, ballerina effect. Check my Twitter. I talk about it on Twitter, Jeff Pilkington, Geoff, last name Pilkington on Twitter. I'm doing stuff every day on there. Hi, Donna. I'm not sure what the Brian stuff is. Okay, I don't know. Looks like he was swinging away from the building. Which way is he facing, though, Johan? That's the key. YouTube it. You can check it out. It's on YouTube. It took off on TikTok. It's been the talk the last few days. Is he facing the building or is he facing the camera? I see him facing the building. He's facing the building. But I can see it both ways now because I was able to eventually. The golden rule, foreshadowing her career. Notice when traveling back in time because time travel is my ultimate fantasy. Okay, guys. Awesome. We're through it. Thank you guys for watching. We had a good crowd in here today. If you've liked this video, that is awesome. The true answer to the swinger is apparently he's facing towards the camera. Apparently he was facing towards the camera, but it can be seen both ways. I posted a video explaining on my Twitter, Jeff Pilkington, if you want to see more. But it can be perceived both ways. He's facing the building or he's facing the camera. But apparently the real thing is he was facing the camera, but it can be perceived both ways. I saw him facing the building when I first watched, but I explain more on my Twitter and I post videos about how it can be explained. There's photographs that show you how to see it both ways, all on my Twitter. If you guys sure do seem to like the live though. You're welcome, Fixin' Time. I'll keep doing these lives since you like them. He'd save John Lennon, James Hogan. That's funny. Thank you. You're welcome, you guys. I'll keep doing them. You want me to keep doing them? Just give me a yes if you want me to keep doing them. It seems that's usually the consensus. If you like the video right now, please give it a like or type yes, and I'll know that way to keep doing them. I'll stay on here another 30 seconds or so. Yeah, it's always great to have you guys here. So I will try to keep good ones coming up all the time. Okay, absolutely. If you have a Mandela Effect, leave it in the comments. I'll keep making videos. Tell your friends, tell your family, like this video. I see yes for the lives. It's an awesome way to communicate. All right, well, that's good to hear. So thanks for liking it. I'll do another next month. I do have Patreon. I talk about it in my videos. It's new. I just started it. But it's Patreon/Jeff Pilkington, I believe. But it's in my videos. You can see it in the video. I do have Patreon. I talk about it in the first 30 seconds of my video. I show the link. I do have it. I think I'm going to join Cameo too, if you want a cameo from me. So thank you guys. What is my own personal interest? Not manifested. Just what would you be messaging? Well, I'm an actor in Hollywood, and I do a lot of different stuff on YouTube. I'm a big sports fan, social media. I love it all, Alicia. Great show for the drive home. You're very welcome. Enjoy. Marion Mandolin, James Dean instead. That's funny. And sinking her garbage. I'm not sure. Fixin' Time. Oh, I've heard of the elephant one. Hi, Gardner. That's an interesting one. Leave it in the comments for sure. So thank you guys. I will keep doing these, and hopefully many more to come. You guys all communicate with each other. I think I'm going to join Cameo soon to give you guys Cameo videos. I want to give you personal shout outs. I can do that through Cameo. So more Mandela Effect videos in the new year. You guys rock. Have a happy new year. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Enjoy your families, your friends, your pets, everything. It's always good talking to you. Yeah, James Dean is dead. If you want a cameo, let me know. So I think I'm going to join it, and I can give you personal shout outs. So if you want one, type yes, and I'll work on making those or getting on there. So thank you guys. And 50 minutes, good talk. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll get on Cameo, cameo.com. All right, and that's it. Thanks, guys. You guys rock. I'll do another one soon. Have a wonderful night. Later.